So I spent the last like 48 hours designing a website that I had no business trying to do on my own. That has never stopped me before, so it didn't stop me now. So without any more stalling, let's just get into the website tour. Oh my god. So this is like the homepage, the landing page that you'll land on. We've got that header up there, and then in the middle, you'll see it's the name of my YouTube channel. It's Midnight Side Quest. And I figure that it should match and that we should have like the online persona be on YouTube and then like the blog and stuff and website be like kind of matching. And I thought that would be nice. So then if you take a look up here at the header, that's where you'll navigate. Right up here, that'll take you back to the home page. Then we have our about, then we have the quest book, then we have contact and the stay updated and stuff. So if you just click the about on the header, this is the page where you'll end up. It says life behind the screens right there because it's like life behind the scenes, except it's a screen, so it's behind the screens, and I thought that was clever. Right here, you'll see all the key pages, so like all the ones that branch off of this one that are still about, so like behind the screens, about me, lore of the creatures and stuff like that. That'll be right there in the center. If you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see your definitely serious main quests. And the first one is to get Shadow's approval, is to do the creature quiz and get 100% for Shadow. And that's pretty hard because you have to get everything perfect, and there's a lot of things that like kind of intermingle. And you can find that on like the choose your adventure tab under the quest book. And then the second one is to interact with the YouTube channel, because obviously I want people to interact with my YouTube channel, right? So that's one of the quests. And for both of these, for all of these, in order to like get the reward, it says you have to submit proof either through Instagram DM or through the contact form on the page. Okay, so the last one for now is to test your knowledge. I have like a little lore quiz that's on here, and you'll be able to like test how much you know if you care that much. And that's one of the things that you have to do as well, and you have to get 100% on that. And throughout like the website, you'll unlock more quests as I post more, so that's cool too. So on this website, you'll see that I like categorize my playstyle as being cozy feral core, and I kind of define that as being a mix between like whimsical cottagecore and like soft girl, and also having a mental breakdown. That's what I would define it as. So like you're cute, but you're crazy kind of. People call you emotional. You lose track of things all the time, and like here you'll be able to read a lot more about it. I'm not going to go super in depth, but it defines what I think it is and what I like, what I embody. And then if you scroll down a bit further, you'll see that it says traits of a cozy feral core gamer. And this is like specific to gaming, like this part. So like this is all the things that you would do if you're, a cozy feral core person. And this is just stuff that I do. So if you relate to that, then you're a cozy feral core like me. Then if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a list of games that I play that I find to be cozy feral core in nature. And among those are, Fields of Mystria, The Stanley Parable, Cult of the Lamb, Whack Your Boss, Wizard 101, Animal Shelter Simulator, The Sims 4, Planet Zoo, and Minecraft. Now, some of these I've played for such a long time that it's just like naturally for me to play that way. Like with The Sims 4 and Minecraft and Wizard 101 and stuff like that. But some of these I've only played a couple of times, and it's just like the vibe they give off. And if you scroll even further, you'll see like the outline of my process, and it goes through like the way that I think about recording. So like obviously the first part is just getting through it, recording the session, which usually doesn't take me very long. It's usually about 30 to 40 minutes because I can't handle doing it for longer. And and my phone number isn't verified by YouTube because it's linked to too many different accounts. But I can't upload videos longer than 15 minutes, so I have to keep them short anyway. But then the second step is Nightmares in Premiere Pro, which is what I'm doing currently right now. I'm doing the voiceover, and it's going to take me a while to get it perfect and like edit it the way I want. And it's always like that because I'm a hot mess. Then the last part, obviously, is to upload it. But I also try to clip shorts for everything that I do so that I can have like the dual things going on, because you guys have shit attention spans. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, that's the face behind the page. That is me, the gremlin. Yeah. I don't think it's too surprising though. So if you scroll down, you'll see this graphic. It's the Chaos Gremlin. It's an embodiment of me. I made it using Canva elements, so like I didn't draw anything on it. It's there as like a mock-up of what I think I'd look like in an RPG. So that way it's there and I don't have to make it myself quite yet because my Apple Pen isn't here. So then, naturally, if you scroll down, it'll give you like a backstory of I would be as an RPG character, all the lore and good stuff, my abilities, my class perks, whatever. You scroll a bit further, you'll start to get to my stats breakdown. Now, my stats breakdown is just kind of silly stuff. They have real life elements to it, but it's, like the numbers are arbitrary. It doesn't really, matter. Then if you scroll down again, it's going to ask you if you are a Chaos Gremlin. You should click that button because this is what you'll see. On this page, you'll see the lore of the Chaos Gremlin. I tried to make it a little bit funny, like kind of making it seem angelic in aesthetic, but it's really not. Like it's a Chaos Gremlin. Like you're messy, you're disorganized, you might be kind of sweet, but otherwise you're, kind of feral. And it makes sense. So you'll see the lore, and the traits of a Chaos Gremlin. And if you relate to any of them, you might also be a Chaos Gremlin. So this section, like I tried to make it look like a card, and I think I did a pretty good job on it. Because keep in mind, I have no background in web design, and I did this literally all myself. So I'm so proud of it. And then at the very bottom, you'll see a section called Embrace the Chaos. Yeah, it'll take you to like the quest book of like the blog entries and stuff. So that's what that section is for. So then if you scroll up, you'll see, the sections of the quest book. And the quest book has a whole bunch of different stuff in it. But for now, we're going to finish up the about section. And that's with the lore of the creatures. So if you choose your creature, each one has different abilities and stuff. And they're all based on my real life pets. So you can click on either one and it'll bring you to their page. So I'll just go ahead and open up all of them. So that one's Shadow. He's a Shadowmancer. It says, his description, his stats, his abilities, and it also has a cute little picture of him in a Christmas sweater because he's just a silly guy. And then the next one is Faith. She's a heart mage, a support familiar. She, her stats are right there, description, and that is Miss Faith. She's so cute and adorable, and I love her. The last one is Jax. He is a tank, a guardian. He's my real life dog, and that's a picture of him. The next thing, obviously, you're going to want to check out is called the quest book, and that's going to be like a log of like my virtual diary and just random ass thoughts that I have. And I made one at like 2:30 in the morning, and then it didn't schedule post until like 10 a.m. So that's the first one that's on there. And it's just about, ADHD and how I cope. I try and be silly, funny, quirky, cute. But I don't know about that. There's also an option to leave a reply, but I don't really think it's worth it to do that, if I'm being honest. And then if you go to the other section of the quest book where it says choose your adventure, this is where you'll see like the quizzes and stuff. There's like a test your knowledge quiz and the like personality quiz, like which creature would adopt you. Both of these are part of like the main quests that I have on the about page, And for the creature one, you have to get 100% of Shadow to get that quest. So it's pretty tough. Then one of the last parts is the contact page. Now it has a cute little intro and, you know, that graphic and then the contact form, and it's pretty simple. You would just type your information in your message and I would be able to see it. The way that I see it is that it has like a message inbox on my dashboard, so I'll be able to like see who contacts me. And the next thing you're going to want to look out for is the, you know, watch, follow, stay updated page. That's where you'll be able to like click the YouTube link and go to my YouTube channel. And then I also have the Instagram link at the bottom. I only have an Instagram for Midnight Side Quest. I don't have any other social media for it. So that's also something to keep in mind. And on this page as well, I have the, you know, currently playing list and, you know, the future projects list. So another thing you want to look out for is the quest board, and that's where you'd be able to like submit that you did the quests, and like a way to keep track whether or not you did them for that session. And you know, I'll add more eventually, but this is for now, this is what it looks like, and you'll be able to like go and view the description and what have you from here. But I think this is pretty cool to have. And if you look up here, you'll see a little icon. That's Shadow, and he's gonna tell you, you know, what's going on that page. And I'm gonna add that one, like that kind of graphic, more throughout the site, but I got tired, so he's only right there for now. So yeah, that's the virtual tour of the website that I had just made, that I had absolutely no business making and no experience in doing. But yeah, that's a pretty big project of mine going on right now. And I don't know, I hope it was at least fun.